Having me, Kiptoo, for one, is a soldier working with Kenya Defense Forces. I'm based at Laikipia Air Base. I'm an airman. But apart from that, I also am an athlete. I love sports, and I do run. Currently, I do participate in marathon. But initially, I started as a track athlete, and then I did also cross country, and I was privileged to represent the country twice in World Cross Country. That is the one that happened in Edinburgh, that is UK, and also the one that followed that one in Amman, Jordan. I was born in the year 1976 in Kakamega County. That is Lugari. Yeah. All along, my young life was spent mostly in Western Kenya, that is Kakamega County. I started my education in Lumino Primary, and then went to St. Ignatius Mukumu Boys. After that, I joined the KDF in the year 97. And along the way, that is in the process of being involved with the sporting activities at the base, some colleagues realized that I've got some talent, and they encouraged me to start now running. We have a group of guys. One of them is Samuel Kalia. These were, by then, they just joined us from RTS. They were recruited based on their performance as sportsmen. So when they came, we were doing our inter-wings, and they told me, you have a talent, you can, if you try. Kalia and also some colleagues, not only Kalia, but we have the management, some my bosses who were by then, they were in charge of the wing, and there was a team that was supposed to be selected to compete against other wings. By then we had a technical wing and fly wing, headquarter wing. So we normally used to have some competing amongst the.
So in which wing were you?
I was in the technical wing. Yeah, that is how I started now running. People could see that I've got some talent, and starting, it was not an easy task. Yeah, it was tough, because I realized that running requires a lot of patience, it requires a lot of commitment, it requires some focus and discipline. Okay, in primary school, we used to run. We used to run maybe during the cross-country seasons, but I could not go far, We used to run, even in secondary school, we used also to compete amongst our, maybe the dormitories, but I could not go beyond that.
Wow.
But I think, I don't know by then what was the reason. We used to have some guys who were good, who were better than, so those were the people who were going further. But I did not have the opportunity to concentrate. Or I think we did not have mentors who could encourage us and realize that it is possible. Yeah. But when I got now to meet other people in the KDF, and they really encouraged, I realized that it is another home. It is another institution that they nurture sports, they nurture talents. And that is how I started growing as a sports person. Yeah, I started running 400, tried 800, and then eventually I ran 15. 15 is the event that I did up to the finals for KDF championship, and I think I was number 8 by then in the final. Within the KDF, yeah, within the KDF championship. But it had taken some time. It had taken quite some time. Around 2 to 3 years is when I improved. You know, reaching final for an athlete, it is not an easy thing, and it is an achievement. Yeah, for an athlete, being lapped, for example, if you are running 5,000 meters, because there is a time I came to Eldoret, Kipchoge Stadium, and I think I ran 16:30. It was too slow for the coach, but for me it was an achievement, because I was told this one is the time that ladies normally post.
So you are comparing to ladies?
Yeah, I was by then. But you know, when you are a beginner, you still have so many things to deal with. You still have your, you know, weight issues. Yeah, the muscles have not really fully developed. The conversion, you know, being converted from an ordinary person to an athlete takes some time. Yeah, but surrounded by colleagues and people who could see that there is some small changes in my performance, I got encouraged. And it reached a time I could also lap some people. 346, and also achieved to reach the final in the KDF, you know, KDF championship. I was a finalist, and I was position 8. But I did not measure much in 1500, because after track season, we used to have cross country. So I went straight, and by then IAAF had removed the 4K event. So the only event that had remained was 12K. So I decided straight away to train for the 12K event, and I did improve. You know, I won the KDF championship a number of times, 12 kilometers. A number of times. I won in Kahawa Garrison. I think I was, once I was 3rd, then the following year, I won the event. Yeah, and then I improved until I reached a situation whereby when we used to do the trials for the cross-country championship, I managed to secure a ticket for the World Cross Country Championship. Yeah, 2008, the team that was going to Edinburgh, and I was there. I was given the opportunity to be their captain. It was big. Yeah. And then the following year, we also went to Oman, that is in Jordan. Yeah. And I think I was number 7. Before we went for the championship, I think I had some issues with my hamstring, and I think I was around 14. I didn't perform to my optimum. Yeah. Then from there, after Jordan, I started improving in track. I came and specialized in 5,000 meters. Yeah, 5,000 meters. I made the team for the African Championship that was done in Nairobi. That is 2010. Yeah, and I brought the country a bronze medal. Yeah, and then also the same year, I made the team for the Commonwealth Games, which was taking place in New Delhi, and I came with a bronze. So that is how I improved. I missed the World Championship for the track event. I think there is a time I was 4th in the trials. Yeah, and it happened that during that championship, I had lost my bag. Yeah, somebody broke into our vehicle, took the bag that the spikes were inside. The game was here, and I had to borrow somebody, and the shoes was not fitting me. So I was fourth position in that event. That is the World Championship that was going to. And also I was fourth in 10,000 for the trial for the Olympic Games that was going to Beijing 2008. So I just missed. Yeah, just yeah. But all along, yeah, I've been training. But by 2013, I decided to try the road, that is marathon in Benin. That is 2012. 2012. I was selected to represent the country in the African Championship that was held in Benin. And I did two events in Benin. I ran 10,000 meters, and it was won by a Kenyan, a colleague, Kenneth Kipkemboi, and I was second in that event in 10,000. And then I doubled in 5,000, and I managed to win the 5,000 meters. Yeah, so, yeah, it was a good achievement for me. Yeah. ADF, we also have like an Olympic Games for the all soldiers in the world. To be given an opportunity by Kenya Defence Forces, and I represented KDF in New Delhi. No, Hyderabad. It is in India. That is the World Games for the military was in Hyderabad in the year 2007, and I managed to get a gold for the 5,000. And then the same event happened in Rio after 4 years. That was in 2011. Yeah. So I also defended that title. I won the 5,000 in Rio with a military record. Yeah, with a record. It is still there. The record is still there. Yeah, nobody has threatened it. I'm challenging the young men to, when they will get the opportunity, to try and improve it. Yeah. Before then, we have some cross-country events for the KDF. I think I won in Zanzibar, that is 4K. I also won in Kenya. We had some East African military games that was taking place in